Right, this is a fairly complex speed, distance, time question. Right, start by reading it. Harry travels from Appleton to Brockley at a average speed of 50 miles per hour. He then travels from Brockley to Canton at an average speed of 70 miles per hour. Right, before I carry on reading this, I'm just going to do a quick diagram. I'm going to represent A for Appleton, B for Brockley, C for Canton. Right, the diagram's not to scale. So let me just fill in the information that I've got already. Right, Appleton to Brockley is this bit over here, 50 miles per hour. He then travels from Brockley to Canton at an average speed of 70 miles an hour. So this bit here, from Brockley to Canton, 70 mph. Harry takes a total time of 5 hours. Total time for the journey is 5 hours. So from A to C, basically, that's from A to C. So let me just write that down somewhere. Total time. To travel from Appleton to Canton, that's the total time. The distance from Brockley to Canton is 210 miles. So this bit here, Brockley to Canton, B to C is 210 miles. So from B to C is 210 miles. Calculate Harry's average speed for the total distance from A to C. Now I've noticed one thing is missing here, and I'm pretty sure I'll need it very soon, is the miles. What's the distance from A to B? Well, for that I need a DST triangle. Distance, I don't know, so that's my question mark, which is what I've got over here. Speed is 50 mph, and time, I don't know. So at the moment I've got two unknowns. I don't know the time, I don't know the distance, so I can't really do anything from A to B. So let's try our luck with this bit over here. Right, distance clearly is 210 miles. Speed 70 mph. So to work out time, you've got to do 210 divided by 70. That gives you 3 hours. So from here to here, B to C is 3 hours. So how do we work out the time that it took to travel from A to B? Well, the clue is right here. The total journey time was 5 hours. Is 5 hours. It took 3 hours to get from B to C. So the difference between the 5 and the 3 is 2 hours. I'm going to put 2 hours there. Check. This 2 and this 3 over there should add up to 5. Right, so we've got our time now. The time is 2 hours. We can substitute that into this T over here. So time is 2 hours. So remember, to work at distance, it's timesing across. So you're going to do the 50 times the 2. 50 times 2 is 100. But because we've got miles, we're dealing with miles here, that's going to be 100 miles. So we can put down 100 miles for the journey from A to B. Now let's try and finish this question. I think we've got all the pieces of information that we need to work at this final part over here. Calculate Harry's average speed for the total distance travelled from A to C. So yet again we'll need another triangle for that. Just do that one here. That will represent the total. So you've got DST. Total distance travelled clearly is 100 plus the 210. Altogether that makes 310. So put that 310 miles over here. Total time taken is 5 hours. So all you've got to do now is 310 divided by the 5. So if you do that, then 310 divided by 5, that gives you 62 miles per hour. Miles per hour. That is the average speed from A to C.